video. Now today I'm going to teach you how to make some sushi, a Futomaki sushi roll with a little thin sheet of daikon on the outside. Now what is a Futomaki sushi roll? Well, it's a slightly larger sushi roll, but it's cut a bit thinner. And the daikon sheet, I'm going to teach you how to make it in this video, but I've also made another video in the past where I teach how to make it a little bit easier with a simpler method. You can check that out by clicking in the top right corner of your screen, or I'll leave a link in the description that you can check out after the video. Let's get straight into it. Let's go. Let's start by making some prep for the recipe. For that, I'm going to take a daikon radish and just cut it into a block, and then I'm going to cut it into a thin sheet. This technique is called katsuramuki, and I've made a video showing how to make this a very easy method, and the link's in the description. This is also another great method where you just roll it on the cutting board and zigzag the knife up and down steadily as you push the radish into it. Once you've got a long enough sheet like this, then you just want to cut it and fold it and reserve it for later. We'll use that in a bit. Now you take some asparagus and just cut the bottom half off, and you just pop these into a cooking pot with some water and salt at 90 degrees Celsius, and you just want to cook them for 45 seconds to 60 seconds, really quickly. Just blanch them and out. Okay, now moving on, you're going to want to prepare your carrot. For that, you're going to take your peeled carrot and just cut the sides off, and then cut one working surface on one side and slice it into thin slices about 1 millimeter thick, and there we go. Okay, now to cut these, you can either stack them on top of each other and then cut them, or just the easier method is just lay them out flat like this on a cutting board and then just slowly and methodically cut them into thin strips. So you have long sticks of carrot. Once you've got that done, then just reserve this on the side for later. Okay, great. And now moving on to radish, you're going to take your radish and slice it into thin slices, 1 millimeter thick as well, and then you want to slice it again into 1 millimeter thick sticks. There we go, as many as you can, and again just reserve these on the side for later. Moving on to avocado, take an avocado, slice it in half around the pit like that, then peel it, and you want to cut this into wedges, starting at one side, angling the knife round and turning over like that. Reserve this on the side. And now moving on to the fish. For that, take a 200 gram loin of sashimi grade salmon, and now you're going to want to slice it like this in half. And once you've done that, you're going to want to cut it into logs lengthwise like so. Each log will be about 25 grams, and they'll look just about like this. Now reserve them on the side for later. Now moving on to your nori, you're going to want to cut it in half. And good seaweed nori paper should be crispy and easy to cut like this. Okay, once you've done that, place your rolling mat on a board and place that on top. Then wet your hands in some water and vinegar. Take your 100 grams of cooked and seasoned sushi rice. Check out my recipe for sushi rice in the link in the description below. Now spread it onto your nori sheet, leaving a little gap at the top, just like this. Now take a little bit of wasabi and spread it across with your finger. Add 2 pieces of salmon, 2 pieces of asparagus, a little bit of carrot, then some radish, then some tobiko flying fish roe, and 1 avocado slice. Then roll it forwards and close it before the rice ends, and then push forward to seal it. Okay, once you've formed your Futomaki sushi roll, you're going to want to wrap it in your daikon sheet. So take your daikon sheet and just place it on the cutting board, and then place your roll on top, and then roll it round until you've rolled once completely, and then you're going to want to cut it at about 20% more, and then continue rolling that. Once you've done that, then you want to cut off the end like this and cut into 4 sushi roll bits. Dispose of the end pieces, and then for presentation, place one of them flat on the board like this, and then lean the rest of the rolls against it like so. Have a beautiful presentation of your marble Futomaki sushi roll. Okay, so there we go. Now you know how to make a beautiful but delicious Futomaki sushi roll wrapped in daikon. Now this sushi roll was called the marble Futomaki sushi roll because I asked my fans, you guys, what I should call it on Instagram, and a bunch of you replied, and I chose this name out of many suggestions. Now it was suggested by Tal, I don't think I can pronounce that. Mary Rav. Okay, I'm really sorry for butchering the last name, but thank you for suggesting the winning name. And the prize is absolutely nothing. Moving on. If you want to suggest a sushi name in the future, or you want to see some behind the scenes or sushi pictures before the video actually comes out, follow me on Instagram at MakeSushi1. And yeah, let's try to get this video to 2,000 likes. I know you guys could do it. If you got this far in the video, you must enjoy the video, I think, hopefully. So hit the like button down there and help me out. Now, if you need some sushi recipes, check out my website. And thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.